For this Dollar Tree calendar hack, we're going to use the 2025 Count It All Joy calendar. This is brand new, and I'm so excited that I found some calendars. We're going to take the October page or the picture, and we're going to take some half beads I got from Amazon, and then we're also going to use this Dollar Tree sign that I have that was back from like Easter time. Now, I am going to take off the hanger. So I'm just going to go ahead and take my staple remover. I get that from Amazon. If you're wondering, it's really nice for these heavy duty staples. And I will smooth down the areas that had those staples with a little sanding block. I'm going to take the calendar page. Now, because you can see the words on the back, the calendar, I am going to paint that round on the back side with the black chalk paint. Then I'm going to just adhere it with some spray adhesive. And I did not film that, but that's pretty self-explanatory. You could also use Mod Podge. I'll take a sanding block, go around the edges in a downward motion, and I will just remove the excess part of the calendar page. Comes off very easy, and it leaves a really nice clean edge. Now I'm going to go around the edges with that same ink Waverly chalk paint, which is basically black, just to kind of help blend the two little spots where the calendar page wasn't enough to fit over the top. So I'll just keep going over that until it's not quite as noticeable. Then where the hole where you kind of hang the calendar up, I'll put some white there and get rid of that so you won't even notice it. Now I'm going to take my half beads and I'm going to put them on like a clock. So 12, 3, 6, and 9. And this way I will get them all the way I want them. Then I put one in between each of those. And then I put one in between each of those, and then in between each of those until I get as many on there as I want. You could keep going until they're all touching, or you could leave some spaces, which is what I did this time. So you see here, I'm just dry fitting them right now so that I can see how many I need. Now I'm going to take my Maze chalk paint. I'm going to stick them to a little scrap, paper here that I use. It had some spray adhesive on it. I'm going to paint them all in the maze, and then I'll take my antique wax and dry brush them. So basically just put a little on my brush, dab most of it off, and then just, kind of dab it on the beads. I didn't want them just yellow looking. I wanted them to have a little bit of the brown on them. Now I'm going to take a black furniture marker, and you could use any kind of a black marker. I'm just going to go around that edge because it had that MDF kind of finish on it, and I did want to cover that up. Now you notice I'm not putting anything on the back. That way, if you really wanted to, you could use the back side. Now I'm going to start gluing those beads on just the way I had dried fit them. Now I'm not going to show you the whole thing, but you know how I'm going to do it now. So there they are, all on there. And I did add a hanger with a little bit of hot glue and some tape, which you could remove and still use the back. I'm not going to, so I'm not worried about it. I've got these beautiful leaves. They're kind of silk-like. And then I've got some other green leaves left over from picks. Just going to put them up at the top and create a little bit of like a decor swag look. And then I've got a gorgeous sunflower that I'm going to put right in the center. I think this turned out absolutely beautiful. This would make a beautiful door hanger, but you could hang it anywhere you want. Let me know what you think. It was so easy.